Thank you for being on the show. Can you please tell our listeners your full name and how do you help clients?
Right. Thank you for having me. My name is Aurelie de la Jackson. I am French. I'm currently live in the United States and I'm a French teacher. I help adults to improve their French and go deeper in the language and the culture.
Very nice. Now, why do you love Clubhouse?
Oh, I love Clubhouse because I have reached a point of being a little bit like tired of social media, of all the energy of like you have to post every day and have something to say and all of that. So Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. And Clubhouse I really love because it's a very genuine connection that you are making with people. It's just the voice. Like most of the time people, they don't care about how they look because nobody see them, so they are in the comfort of their house, and I love that. And it's just very more authentic. And also what I love about Clubhouse is like the voice is so important, and you can definitely hear the energy of a person through his voice or her voice. Mm-hmm. So that's why I really love Clubhouse. I should have been on Clubhouse longer than I think I came in January or February. My husband is on it since fall, and he told me you should go. And I was like, no, another app, nah. And then I'm like, oh, I love it.
Awesome. Now, Clubhouse can be a little addicting. So how many hours do you spend on Clubhouse?
So when I first started, I definitely was jumping to rooms. I was, like you said, kind of addicted. It's like, oh, this subject looks great. Like this subject, I want to go there. I want to listen to this person. This person is so interesting. Now I'm like, it was for about, I would say 2 or 3 weeks max. And then after I stopped, and I was really, like, I think like I know like the rooms I really go to and like on a schedule. I try to be really on a schedule because I noticed that sometimes you go in a room because the subject looks good, but then inside you go and you're just like, I don't know. So there's like really few rooms that I follow because I really like what it said. So yeah, so I was addicted, I would say, the first 2 or 3 weeks, and now I'm more like I choose the content that I listen.
Very smart. So what cool connections have you made with people by being on Clubhouse?
Okay, so cool connections. So I have 2 rooms. I have one that is where I do the French cafe, and on Wednesday. And on Friday, I do a language teacher lounge. So on Wednesday, what is funny is that when I first went to the app, I was looking for people that were talking French. And at the time, Europe was not really, it was starting to come up in Europe. So there was not a lot of French people. So I was looking for Francophile groups. And so I was looking on bio, I was going through and I was looking at bio, and I saw this lady, Nicola, who is British from Jamaica. And I saw she was like, Francophone. I was like, oh, I have to connect with her. So I sent her a DM on Instagram the same day. Hey, you speak French. I would love to connect with you, blah, blah, blah. And after 2 days, we chat on WhatsApp, Instagram, and then we switched to WhatsApp. It's like, let's have a room. Because I'm a French teacher. She's a Francophone and she wanted to practice. And let's have a room with other people to practice. So we connect in 2 days. Like this is what the powerful of the bio is, because I saw the French flag and I saw the Jamaican flag because my husband is Jamaican. I was like hooked. I was like, okay, we have something in common, girl, let's connect. And we have been running this club for 2 months, not this club, sorry, this room for 2 months now, every Wednesday. And it's great. It's really great. And on Friday, the language teacher lunch also, it's great. So we're more here to empower the community of language teacher with a friend of mine, Esther, that I met through a program that we're doing together. And she's on Clubhouse longer than me. She has been teaching me a lot because she has been on, the American room at the beginning. Then after she was in the Latin wave, she told me like in January, she has learned a lot. So we are moderating together, and it's been good. I don't see in terms of like business yet because I'm not there to promote. Mm-hmm. But I see obviously, people going to my Instagram, and I have more followers coming from Clubhouse. But this is definitely not yet something that I'm looking for. I'm really looking for connection, and like the other day I went to a podcast room, and I was asking questions. It was interesting because we had to pitch our podcast. So it was a good exercise, because we don't often do that. And the gentleman was saying, okay, what is your name? What is the name of the podcast? Who are you serving? And it can be sometimes hard, to summarize that. So it was a great exercise that I did. And so I did connect with some people then.
Awesome. So do you find yourself following different clubs, or do you follow people on Clubhouse?
I do follow club because people ask me to follow their club. So I'm like, okay, I'll follow your club, but I think I'm more like following people. So I think I'm supporting people when I follow their club, but I'm not really like I think the only club what I'm really into, because like it's the Lingo Lobby, because it's all about languages. And the other club, I'm more interested by the subject of a room more than a club itself.
Gotcha. So I know you are not generating leads right now, but how do you hope to do that in the future, if you have any plans to?
Right. So right now I'm revamping my website because I'm launching a membership in June, hopefully. So yeah, obviously I'm going to be talking about that, but I think it's like what I'm trying to do is really to have a funnel. And so the idea is to bring people to my Instagram where you have the information. What I want through Clubhouse is generating links by like the connection. People like my vibe, my energy, then they will come to my Instagram, and then we can go further, but I'm not a person that will be selling. I'll be talking maybe about it, but it's not something that I'm really using Clubhouse for. I'm more into like giving, because you receive a lot on Clubhouse. So I'm more about the giving there. Obviously in the bio, I will have maybe more information. I already have my website, but since it's not a clickable thing, the website, so it doesn't, people are like, they like the easy stuff. So they can click on my Instagram, and then eventually, because social media is about human relation. You have to build a relation anyway before selling anything.
So true. So Aurelie, where can people find you online if they want to get in contact with you and learn some French?
Right. So Instagram, The French Formula, YouTube, The French Formula, Facebook, The French Formula. So on the platform is very easy. It's The French Formula, and definitely on Clubhouse. I don't know if it's really easy to find me on Clubhouse, because I think that it's a little bit harder, just with the name, because if you type my name, there's like plenty already. But definitely on Wednesday on the Lingo Lobby for the French Cafe.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in Clubhouse.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.